Hallelujah, brother. Same to you, ma'am. Hey, what are you doing? You want to get killed?
Help! Save me!
Hey, mister, look, I don't know what the argument's all about, but...
Get out of the way!
Help! Leave me alone! Help! Oh!
Little heathen!
Oh!
Come on, get out of here.
I am Taekwon.
Hey, fine, I'm Jeremy Poe. Come on.
And I'm Captain Hayes. Yeah, back to the ship, Donovan.
But, Captain...
Now. And now, young man, you've performed your good deed. I suggest that you get on about your business.
Well, come on.
No. I said you go. She stays.
What do you want with her?
I want $200 passage money. That's what I want.
It is custom for future husband to pay.
Where's this future husband?
Well, he didn't show up to claim her, so that's why she jumped ship.
Not jump. Taekwon leave Ocean Pearl to find future husband. Sailor man catch Taekwon and beat her.
Well, don't worry. We'll find your future husband. What's his name?
She doesn't know. It's one of those... It's an arranged marriage.
What happens if he never shows up to claim her?
Don't worry. Well, you see, I'm a businessman, not a moralist. I'll recoup my investment.
Yeah, how?
Now, pleasure palaces pay premium dollar for amiable dinner companions.
How much is premium?
300. The extra 100 will pay me for my trouble.
I've got 275 cash.
Well, that's premium enough, young man. And may I pronounce you man and amiable dinner companion?
Oh, you poor child. We'll find your fiancé for you, and don't you worry about a thing.
When you do find him, would you tell him that he owes me $275?
After all you've done for the girl, I should think he'd pay you triple. Now you go about your business and don't fret.
Well, thank you, Mrs. Bronson. Goodbye, Taekwon, and good luck. And you do everything this nice lady tells you. Understand? Good. Goodbye.
Bye. Now, you'd like a nice bath, I imagine, before you meet your future husband. There's plenty of soap and towels right in here. I'll go fetch some water.
I spent the money to help this girl. And
Spent the money on what?
Well, I had to, Jason. That girl was in real trouble.
So are we, Jeremy, unless you're joking.
I'm not joking. I told you. I just spent the money to help the girl. All I could afford to get was the dynamite. I'm sorry.
Oh, has it got a name?
Dynamite. Can't you read the label?
Joshua means the unlabeled one.
What are you talking about?
I Taekwon talk good American, you see. Sailorman, teach me. Pleased to shake hands with you bilge rats.
Ah, Taekwon, in no way do you belong to Jeremy. Is that clear?
Yes.
Taekwon, I didn't buy you. or anything like that. I just paid for your passage, that's all.
I see.
Well, then we can go back to Tacoma and find your fiancé.
What is that?
Your future husband.
No future husband. Because Toi Kwan cannot marry. Because Jeremy saved Toi Kwan from sailor, and Toi Kwan owed Jeremy her life. His Chinese way.
Oh, and a fine way it is, too. But you're not in China now. Here, everyone is free. That's our way. Do you see?
No.
Toi Kwan, you stay here.
Oh, Toi go nowhere.
That's our problem. Boys. We've got to get Toi Kwan to Tacoma post-haste.
Shouldn't we let her rest up a little bit?
She can rest in the wagon. Joshua, drive very slowly.
Why me?
What's the big rush?
None. As far as Joshua and I are concerned, we're thinking about you. Now, what are you going to tell Candy?
Well, I'll tell her the truth. Simply say that I found Toi in an alley in Tacoma, and I paid this man $275 for... Come on, let's get her in the wagon.
You both go outside, and I'll explain the realities of life to Toi Kwan.
Where'd Jeremy go?
We're gonna go unload the wagon. I'll see you around.
Toi Kwan? You and I are going to have a long talk.
We chew fat.
We chew fat.
What should I do with her?
I don't know. Well, all you have to do is find that sea captain. If anybody showed up to claim her, he'll know.
I'll take the wagon back to camp, unload it, get a fresh horse, and $275.
Yeah.
You're going to just love Tacoma. Why, they've got streets so clean you can walk for a half a mile without getting so much as a smidgen of mud on your pretty little feet.
Toi Kwan,
And that
where
future
she's-
husband of yours, I can see him now, where he'll be rich and kind and as wise as a tree full of owls. And so,
Oh,
farewell, Miss
wait.
Kwan. We look forward to having supper with you and your
Toi
future
Kwan belonged
husband
to
next
Jeremy.
time we're in Tacoma.
Where are we going?
Ha!
Wait! Jeremy! Jeremy! I belong to Jeremy!
Well, I don't know how you do it, Jason, but thanks anyway.
Ah, well, let's hope Joshua can find that future husband.
Well, that'll be easy. He's probably tearing the town apart looking for her.
I did not meet the ship because I refuse to marry a woman I've never seen.
Lin Sun, decision not yours. The society arranges all marriages.
I am no longer a part of the society. I resign.
Perhaps you wish to speak to Chief Pei. You could explain your reasonings to him.
I will explain nothing to Chi Pei. Now, I am no longer a member of the society. Is that understood?
Is understood, but not agreed to.
Essentially, our task, as we see it, is to keep Seattle free from moral blight, much as a logger protects a pine tree from a different kind of blight. To promote a healthy plant and growth.
How is Tacoma?
The development of
fine.
a moral fiber, which is so
Why don't you come
vital.
outside? I'll tell you about it.
Tell us about what, Mr. Bolt? I mean, our meeting isn't in the least important in comparison to whatever it is that you have to tell us. Come now, let us all in on your little secret.
Well, there's no secret. I just thought perhaps that Miss Pruitt could tell me about the Betterment League. I'm very interested in it.
The Ladies' Betterment League?
No, because I'm starting a Loggers Betterment League. You see, that I think that would be a very good thing for Seattle. You know, in coordination with the. Let's go inside, Candy. It's cold. About the Betterment League, I was just.
Jeremy!
Come on.
I turned my back for 1 minute. She took off. She said she won't stay away from you.
Aren't you going to introduce us to your friend, Mr. Bolt?
Yes. This is well, not exactly my friend. let's see, how can I put this?
Does she speak English, Jeremy?
Well,
Who are you, dear?
I am Jeremy Boat's toy.
What did you say?
I belong to Jeremy Boat.
No, wait a minute, ladies. Now, be fair. Give us a chance to explain. It's not at all like it sounds.
Well, I certainly hope not.
Jeremy, do you mind if I...
No. Press on, Josh.
Well, it all started in Tacoma. You've probably all heard of the places where men go. Pleasure palaces, dance halls.
Is that where you met her?
No. He picked her up in an alley by the waterfront.
Josh, I'll take over if you don't mind. You're leaving out some very important things.
Like what?
Well, first, there's the sea captain in Tacoma who thought Toy was worth $300 to him.
So you paid $300 for her?
No, he didn't. He paid $275.
Some people will haggle over anything.
I think you two young libertines and your friend had better leave these premises at once.
Candy, wait a minute. You don't understand.
No, I certainly do not.
You don't understand the first thing about Chinese customs.
I understand a great deal about Seattle customs.
Candy, her husband, wasn't there, so somebody had to take her. I didn't mean that, Candy. Candy, now, I can explain it.
Your rebellion disturbs me, Lin Sung. Why do you challenge my authority?
I just want to be left alone to live like an American.
But you are Chinese. Therefore, you must respect your people's traditions.
You and this entire society are useless in this country, Chi Pei. You are archaic.
And you're a fool to think that you can break away from us merely because you choose to.
There's no way you can stop me.
Wrong, Lin Sung. We can kill you. There's an alternative, however. One that will save your life and our honor. When you failed to claim your betrothed, an American took her from the ship. Who, where he is, we do not know. What he has done with your bride, we do not know. Therefore, this man has embarrassed you, me, and the society. You must find him and kill him.
Oh, I'd have given anything to see his face. Here's the dynamite from Tacoma. Oh, he must have turned as red as a radish.
No, Clancy, he turned pale, very, very pale.
Well, as to the color, sir, I stand corrected. What's that you're making, darling?
A muzzle. What's your size?
Them in here. I can't believe it.
Welcome, ladies. What brings you here?
That wicked brother of yours,
Which one?
Jeremy. I suppose you didn't know that he'd taken himself a woman.
But that's good. The boy has come to the age when a man has to have...
Do it, Clancy.
I'm Jeremy's toy. Those were her exact words.
Now, look here. Her name is Toy Kwan, and she doesn't belong to Jeremy. As a matter of fact, she's on her way to Tacoma right now.
She may have been on her way, Jason, but she came flouncing back here to be with her owner.
Jeremy doesn't own her. That's just a figure of speech.
Well, that figure had better be gone by nightfall. Otherwise, Jeremy is going to find himself swimming in some very troubled waters. I'm only telling you this, Jason, so that you can take steps to help him.
How considerate you are.
Come on.
Ladies, if either one of you brings any harm to Jeremy Bolt, I will tell the whole town that you sniff snuff.
Jeremy, I'm going home and pray for your salvation. And if that doesn't help, I'm going to take matters into my own hands.
next time you go to Tacoma.
That's a creation, Clancy. Leave some for us.
Clancy, come on now, leave something for somebody else. You're building a house there. Come on. Come on.
The only thing you need is some shoe leather.
There you go, darling. Have an Irish fortune cookie.
Clancy, what are you trying to do? Feed her or choke her?
Oh, look, the poor thing's famished. There's no meat on her bones at all after the terrible time she's been through, dear. Oh, you're as cute as a bug's ear, you are.
Shiver my timbers.
God, shiver my timbers. The master lay under that sandwich now, dearie.
Aaron.
That's it.
Hello, Aaron.
Hello. Very pretty girl.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah. I saw Helen and Maud outside. They said that Jeremy had brought himself back a present from Tacoma.
All right, Aaron, that's enough of that.
Come on, honey. What you need is a hot cup of tea.
Toyquan, stay with Jeremy.
Oh, don't you worry. He'll be here when you get back, I promise you.
Pretty little thing. It's too bad she has to leave town.
Is that a guess or an official decree?
Well, let's just call it a little bit of friendly advice.
Stop hovering, Aaron. No law has been broken, and there's none that's going to be.
And I'm taking her back to Tacoma.
Ah! Yous are all daft. Yous are wasting your time and your breath. That there is an oriental mind that you're dealing with. Inscrutable. And she ain't about to stay in Tacoma while Jeremy's back here in Seattle, I'll tell you that. When the Chinese owes a debt, they pays it. Always. And you're not going to shake that little girl with all of your blather. Now, her honor is at stake, and the honor of her entire family.
Jason. You know, she's already tried to follow me twice. Maybe he's right.
Then she stays here.
That has to be the worst decision you've ever made.
She stays here temporarily. Because Joshua is going to bring Toy Kwan's intended husband back to Seattle.
But Toy just said that she couldn't marry anybody but Jeremy.
She's a woman, isn't she? And women have occasionally been known to change their minds. And I'm counting on that fact, and I'm counting on you to bring the intended husband back here. Go on.
If you say so.
Where are we going to keep her until Josh gets back?
Ladies, I'd like you to meet Toy Kwan.
We've met.
Biddy, would you excuse us?
Oh, of course. You're excused. Oh, Eileen. Oh, yes, of course.
What's that?
The first stone.
Ahoy.
Oh, Lottie, it's not her I'm mad at.
It's Jeremy. Fine. That's between you two. I'm not getting into it. But I'd like to give you one little teensy hint. You're dead wrong. It's Toy Kwan I'm interested in. She doesn't know a soul in this country. She doesn't know where to go. Well, put yourself in her place. How would you have felt if there'd been nobody here to meet you when you came from New Bedford?
Would have been pretty lonely, I guess.
You know.
What do you want me to do?
Make her welcome. Make her feel like she belongs.
Ahoy, Toy Kwan.
Oh, and Candy.
Yes?
If you can swallow that Pruitt's stubbornness, apologize to her, too.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
Toi Quan not angry with Candy.
Thank you.
You are in love with Jeremy, yes?
Most of the time.
Someday you marry Jeremy?
It's possible.
Then all three of us live together.
I think we better talk about that later. Come on, I'll show you where you're going to sleep.
Oh, Toi Quan not want to go to sleep. Want to be with Jeremy.
Oh, that is the sweetest thing I've ever heard.
Thank you, Toi Quan, but no. I'll take care of all of Jeremy's needs tonight. Why, Biddy Clue.
I didn't say a word, Candy, not a word.
So, Candy, how's your guest coming along?
She's sound asleep now. Biddy's looking after her. I was just wondering if Jeremy was here.
Now, Jason Bolt, there's a woman after my own heart. You see, she has already gone and went and accepted the idea that before a man gets married, he should be allowed at least one
Captain, I haven't accepted any ideas about what a man is entitled to before or after marriage. Except that he is entitled to be treated fairly.
Oh, you disappoint me, Miss Pruitt, darling. Fairness ain't no fun.
Candy, you just missed him. He was tired and went back to the cabin.
Oh. Well, in that case, I'll just go on back to the door.
Candy! Candy!
Biddy, Biddy, what's wrong?
Candy, I lost her. She's escaped.
Avast there, Jeremy.
Toi Quan, where did you come from?
The dormitory.
Well, just go back there right now. I don't want you here. Quit following me. Go on. Go on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. You see, there is...
Whoops. I think it's safe to say we just found Toi Quan.
Well, I never...
Oh, well, none of us has.
I have a feeling you're not going to believe this, but,
Wrong. Wrong. This time I saw you.
Things aren't always what they seem.
And people aren't always what you think they are.
Oh, life just breaks a woman's heart sometimes.
Candy, listen,
Oh, innocent creature.
We'll save you.
Let's go. Candy, Didn't your mother ever teach you to knock?
Why Candy angry with Jeremy now?
Well, because he had a hold of you and was about...
Toi, did your parents ever mention the birds and the bees?
Parents dead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Parents happy. They know Toi has Jeremy.
I think we better talk about that. Just in case I ever decide to forgive him. Now, this isn't going to be easy. Because you don't know much about American women, do you?
Only knows they all time fight with their man.
Not all the time. But American women are sort of different. We're
possessive.
We want our men all to ourselves.
Why?
Well,
because we don't believe in sharing them.
Why?
Well, when you love someone very much, you just don't want to share him. How'd I get into this?
Toi understand what Candy say.
You do?
Sure. You say American women selfish.
Let me explain something to you. The last thing a woman ever surrenders is her right to jump to conclusions.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, Jason, they can all just go jump in the lake.
Yeah, but as far as I'm concerned, they can pull yourself in with them. Jeremy, both you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Oh, Clancy, go easy on him.
He don't deserve going easy on. Not after what Candy just told me.
I didn't do anything to be ashamed of, Clancy.
That's what you say.
No, Clancy. Now, what if Jeremy did what Candy said? Why are you so puritanical about it? You, of all people.
Why?
Yes.
Why? Because he got himself caught. That's why. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, well, there it is, Laddie Buck.
Thanks for your help.
speak English?
Only if suit purpose.
Well, I'd like to see a man named Chi Pei.
Impossible.
Do you know where I can find him?
Impossible.
Well, if you see him, would you tell him it concerns a missing bride?
You wait. We have never lost a bride before, Mr. Bolt. The incident has caused us much embarrassment. Would you care for more cakes?
No, thank you. I've got to pick up some equipment and head on back to Seattle. But you could tell me who I could see about the $275.
Under normal circumstances, Lin Sung would be the proper person.
What do you mean under normal circumstances?
As I said, we suffered much embarrassment because of your brother and much worry over what might have happened to our bride once he took charge, so to speak.
Nothing's happened to her. She's in Seattle. Now I can take this Lin Sung back there and prove it.
If only it were so simple. Excuse me, please. A man named Jeremy Bolt has Toi Kwan in Seattle. You will take Lin Sung there and bring the girl back. And you will ensure that Lin kills this Jeremy Bolt. More tea?
Where are you going?
To ask Jeremy forgiveness.
Forgive you?
No. Toy asked Jeremy to forgive Candy.
Forgive me for what?
Candy harpooned Jeremy last night. You accuse him falsely.
Toy, Jeremy was standing there half-dressed with his hands on you. I saw it with my own eyes.
Old saying, we must walk by faith, not by sight.
Confucius?
Bible.
Toy, if it was all so innocent, why didn't you say so last night?
Candy and Biddy talk so much, Toi Kwan not have opportunity.
Toy, did you teach me how to batten down my mouth?
Aye, aye. But first, make full sail for Jeremy and apologize. Kiss and make up?
Not all three of us.
I don't even peek. Just referee.
Oh, well, congratulations. You'll finally learn how to knock.
May we come in?
Yeah, come on in.
Toy fix tea while Candy apologize.
Apologies seem to be piling up on me. I owe you two. Toy told me what happened last night. Or what didn't happen. You know what I mean. Oh, but it all sounded so bad. Jeremy, this isn't very easy for me. And I don't think it's anything that you ought to laugh about.
I know, but...
Thank you very much, Toi Kwan. I'm so glad that this gives you something to really laugh about. Goodbye.
Oh, Candy. Wait a minute. Do you want to see a monkey? Come here.
Oh, dear.
Candy, that's so funny.
Candy, it's shoe polish.
Oh.
I'm sorry, ladies.
But why can't you stop him?
Because he hasn't broken the law, that's why.
But he must have.
Well, if he has, it's a moral law, not a civil one, and that authority rests with somebody higher up than me.
I'm disappointed in you, Aaron. So am I.
Well, I'm sorry, but unless you can present me with some absolute proof that a crime has been committed, my hands are tied. On the other hand, if you do happen to come across some evidence, solid proof.
If it's proof you want, it's proof you'll get. You can count on us.
Yeah, I know I can.
If you tie it any tighter, darling, me tongue will be hanging down and get tangled in the knot as well. Well. Looky here now. Well, this must be Toy's husband-to-be. And he's come to fetch her, yes. Lottie, darling, set him up. This gentleman's going to buy drinks for us all.
I not buy drink.
More's the pity.
Where I find Jeremy Boat?
Oh, we can take you. We're going over there for supper in a little while.
Oh, Lottie, darling, he don't want to wait for us, no. He's too anxious to see his bride-to-be, aren't you, bucko? Go out the door, go round the totem pole, and it's the first cabin on the port side. On the left.
Oh, look at that turkey.
How much longer, Candy? I'm starved.
Oh, just about 5 or 10 minutes.
Jeremy, get Clancy and Lottie now.
Right. Be right back.
Man in there. Jeremy Boat.
Kill him.
It's no use. I can't do it. Chief Hay was right. You spineless.
Yes, bucko. As a matter of fact, he was just in here asking directions. He was.
It's funny I didn't see him. What do you look like?
Well, in a manner of speaking, he was, That was him. Hey, mister, here's the fella you was looking for, Jeremy Bolt. Stop them! Stop them! They're trying to kill me!
All right, who are you? Why'd you try to kill Jason?
We didn't. We tried to kill you.
Chief Hay said that a member of the society who has been wronged must exact his own revenge. It is tradition. With Chief Hay, all is tradition and custom. What will you do with me now? Must I go to jail too?
Serves no purpose. You're free to go.
But where? If I return to Tacoma without Toy Kwan, Chief Hay would have me killed.
And if you don't return with her, Candy'll have me killed.
Now that I've seen Toy Kwan, I almost wish I had claimed her at the ship.
Are you saying you do want to marry Toy Kwan?
It cannot be. Toy Kwan belongs to Jeremy.
Then. Now, just suppose Somebody came along and saved Toy Kwan's life. Would she belong to that person?
According to the custom, yes.
Lynn, how would you like to save Toy Kwan's life? Well, here they come. Do you have everything straight?
I think so. Jeremy pushed her in, and I pull her out.
And after it's all over, you'll have Toy Kwan, and we'll go back to living a normal life.
In China, this would be considered deceitful.
Well, you're an American now.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yes. Why do you suppose he brought her all the way out here?
Honestly, Maud, sometimes you're so thick.
Oh, yes, you are right. It is very pretty.
It's even prettier looking down this way. Why don't you just move over here, yeah? See? Down there?
Oh, yes, very nice.
See where the lake winds around out there? See?
Almost. Now get ready. Not so fast. This has to look real.
Oh, he killed her. Oh, my goodness.
Wait right there. I'll go get some help.
Now.
Don't be afraid. Lin Sun will take care of you. Everything will be all right. You're safe. Don't worry.
And now she's his toy.
Amen.
Drink, Hardy. It's not often we're invited to a Chinese wake.
You know, I've been thinking, Jason, what a marvelous criminal mind you have.
Well, I'm just glad it all worked out as long as you're sure that nothing really happened to Toy Kwan.
Oh, Candy, I told you the water's only 4 feet deep. Lynn just jumped right in and pulled her out safe and sound.
How'd you do it?
Oh, you don't want to hear it.
Go ahead and tell it.
Go on.
All right. Come on. I'll show you. I took her out to the end of the dock, you know. And I told her to look towards the end of the lake, where it bends, right? Well, she was leaning way over, like that. I just gave her a little shove, that's all. I'm surprised you didn't hear her screaming all the way back into town.
What makes you think we're
Now, do you believe us, Aaron?
Believe what?
What? Well, that Jeremy murdered his... Arrest him, Aaron. You have 2 eyewitnesses, plus his own confession.
Now, Aaron, you don't believe what these women are saying, do you? I mean, you don't really think that Jeremy's capable of murder, do you?
Jason, it doesn't make any difference what I think. I just have to stand back and take an objective view of all this.
Oh, Mr. Stemple, this is ridiculous.
Besides, you're putting a damper on our celebration.
That's right. Belly up to the bar here, girl.
You have to arrest him, Aaron. We're charging murder 1st degree. You wanted evidence. Now you've got it.
Yeah. All right, Jeremy. Come on along. Maybe I better take you in until we get this thing all cleared up.
No, Jeremy. I'll clear it up, Aaron.
How?
By producing the corpse and bringing it back alive and kicking. That's how.
Oh, come on, Aaron.
It's all right.
You stay with us.
Thank you. Don't get too used to me being around, fellas, because I'm not going to be here very long.
Neither are we.
Oh. Well, my brother's going to get me out.
Your brother gonna get us out, too.
Jason's not going to get you out of jail.
I not mean Jason.
Toi Quan still not understand why Jeremy pushed me in river.
The Occidental mind is very strange.
Were you born in China, Lin Sang?
Yes. But I spent most of my life in America.
You must be very rich man.
No, but a man is wealthy when he has a lovely woman.
I am happy you passed by in time to pull me from the drink.
So am I.
I am also happy to leave Seattle. American customs very strange.
Let me out of here! Somebody let me out of here! Get me out of here!
Jeremy!
Candy, come here!
What are you yelling about?
I've got to talk with Jason. Where is he?
Oh, he's not back yet.
Well, find him. They're holding Josh hostage in Tacoma. They're going to kill him.
No. We made an agreement. T-Pay might send more men up to Seattle to look for us.
I know that, Lynn, but things have changed. Jeremy's in jail.
For pushing me in the drink, yes?
No, for murdering you. And there are confessions and witnesses and... Well, it's all too confusing, but the point is, if you two are going to spend the rest of your life together, the Bolt brothers had something to do with that. And the Bolt brothers are asking you for a favor. And I don't think that's too much to ask.
They should have returned by now. If they do not return, I will be very sad. I deplore violence.
Candy, what are you doing here?
Jason. Jason, those two men in the jail, they said that Joshua was being held prisoner in Tacoma.
What do you know about this?
Nothing, I swear. But that would explain how they knew where Toi Quan is.
Take Toi back to town.
Toi Quan should follow. Now belong to Lin Sang.
Well, at least we've accomplished that much.
Night is our ally, Mr. Bolt. It hides our unpleasant task.
Jason! One move and I'll snap his neck.
How did you find me?
Doesn't matter. Get out of here.
What about you?
Stop asking questions. You get out of here. Now let him go.
Jason, look out behind you!
Jason, quiet.
Who is that man? The brother of Jeremy Bolt. He sought to avenge himself.
Then Jeremy Bolt?
He's taken care of.
Then we must take care of these two also.
T-Pay, you have not yet thanked me.
Yes, thank you for saving my life.
It is the custom. You now owe your life to me. But I'm a reasonable man. I am willing to forget.
You are?
For a price.
Which is?
Freedom for these two, and more freedom for all those in the town.
Release them.
What's going on here? Lynn, you're coming back with us to Seattle, aren't you? I mean, you have a bride waiting there, remember?
How could I forget?
Well, I like surprises as well as the next fella. But how long are they going to keep us waiting down here?
Patience, Clancy, patience.
Gentlemen, hang on to your hats.
Billy Clume and Toy Kwan swap dance. You like this?
Yes. You look very American.
Candy and Biddy and Lottie all teach Toy Kwan how to be just like American wife.
They did.
And Toy told us how to be obedient, docile, and respectful.
Yes, indeed. And we ignored every word of it, too.
The punch bowl is on the bar. I'll pour, you pay.
Aaron, I've got something here for you. I almost forgot.
What is it?
A citizen's complaint from the Bolt brothers. False arrest.
Oh, against Helen and Maud, eh?
Yes, and you. And I know you'll act on it quickly, because I know how quickly you acted on it when Jeremy was charged.
I just bailed myself out.
All right, now, step lively. Jason is going away forever, you know. All right, chop, chop. Step lively now. There you stop. Come on.
Don't you want to see Clancy's surprise?
Yeah, but, I thought maybe we'd take a little time to kind of get, reacquainted. You know, we haven't had much time to talk lately.
What would you like to talk about?
Well, I'll think of something.
Well, Miss Clancy's surprise.
Yeah, you're not being very obedient like Toy Kwan told you to be.
Well, after talking to Toy Kwan, I don't think she's going to be very obedient anymore.
Yes, she will. Lin Sung told me what Chinese men do to keep their women in line.
He did.
Mm-hmm. Has something to do with the way they kiss.
It does?
Mm-hmm.
Could you tell me?
But we wouldn't want Miss Clancy surprised now, would we?
Hold your horses. Hold your horses. The secret of good Chinese cooking is to let it simmer a long, long time.
Clancy, when is that exotic Chinese soup of yours going to be ready?
We could go to China and get the real thing. You're taking so long.
Patience is a virtue. Possess it if you can. It's seldom found in woman and never found in man. I made that up my own self.
Oh, Captain, that smells divine.
Doesn't it? There you are, dearie Miss Clume. Now that's ready for serving to them heathen savages over there.
I still think Toy Kwan told you how to make this.
Did she now? Well, a lot you know. Miss Toy Kwan taught us all a good many things she did.
Here, here.
All right, now dig in. You can't let this beautiful soup get cold.
Where are the chopsticks?
Oh, fit for the mandarins, it is, yes. Well, what's the matter with you? Don't you like it?
Well, Clancy, it's very, it's hot. It's hot.
Well, none of you has the delectable palate to appreciate a good bowl of bird's nest soup. That's your problem. Well, if you don't want it yourself, just pass them soup plates on down here and all Captain Clancy will take them off your hands. He's looking at you.